everyone, this is Kevin T. Rodriguez, film critic of iCritic.net. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes of your time here with me today on my media channel. Today, we are going to be unboxing the Walmart exclusive Moana 2 Steelbook. At least I believe this is a Walmart exclusive. Now, unfortunately, this is a pricey disc. It retailed for $70. Now, I did not pay $70 for that. I waited. I guess not as many of them sold as quickly as they wanted to because it eventually got down to 40, and that's honestly the most I'm willing to spend on a Disney movie. I kind of wonder about the future of Disney on physical media because Disney has been pricing their movies more and more expensive. They charge like $75 for Deadpool versus Wolverine, and that is why I still do not own Deadpool versus Wolverine. It's like, look, I understand that physical media sales are down and things like that, but you have to draw a line at some point for the prices. I think, and I didn't even really like Moana 2 very much. The only reason I'm really getting this on physical media is because I own all the other Disney movies on physical media. As you may have seen, I own that big limited edition storybook collection, and I own many of them on 3D and 4K. So I'm gonna have every Disney movie on disc, and so they can probably pull my wallet a little bit on that one, even if it's not a movie I particularly love. But I'm not crazy about the pricing, and I also know that Disney's kind of in the position that they can make those charges. So right from the get-go, I kind of like the art. I wish they would use like theatrical artwork and things for the front. This simple copying and pasting characters in front of a giant tube doesn't do much. I had this issue with that recently with the Sonic 4Ks, where it's like they just seem to copy and paste elements in Canva and just move to the side. You have Moana, who's like, here's something that's actually really interesting. Disney's logo isn't on the side. I mean, it's on above Moana, but it's like, that is weird that that's the case. Okay, so on the back, you have some bonus features. There's like a sing-along version, things like that. That's, of course, always cool. Now let's open this and see what you get for your $70 retail price, but not if you shop smart. Although I will say, once this sells out, it's probably going to cost a lot more than $70. So just throwing that out there. So let's take away that. Without the front, it kind of looks a little bit more dynamic. That's kind of cool. On the back, we have some of Maui's tattoo artwork. That's really cool. There is a digital copy, but I am keeping that digital copy. And oh, look, disc artwork. I love it. So we have Hui on the 4K disc. And we have the pig, whose name I honestly can't remember. We have him on the Blu-ray disc. Then we have this beautiful. See, why isn't this artwork on the front? Why isn't this on the inside and this in the front with Moana 2? I don't get it. So, but I really like that artwork. So let's put these discs back. It's nice to see that Disney is still doing actual disc artwork, where most of the discs that we unbox are now either just solid blue or solid black without a lot of the vital information. And that is the 4K release of Moana 2 that I believe it's only available at Walmart. And again, I'm not crazy about the price, although I do think it is also unfortunately a reality of the market. Disney products have always cost a premium. Like when they first started releasing VHS tapes, I think they cost like $80 to $85 for like Pinocchio or Robin Hood or something like that. And so they're kind of going back to that niche pricing where it's like, hey, the market isn't mainstream and we're selling our movies. That's, I guess, encouraging people not to subscribe to Disney Plus. So let's charge a premium for it, and we know that the Disney collectors will pay for it. Again, I waited till I was on sale, but I wonder if we get to a movie where it's like, not only do I really like it, but the risk of it selling out and me not being able to get it on physical media at all might be so big that I might just fork it over. I don't know. I really don't know, folks. Disney's kind of got me a pickle. I mean, I held off on this one because, again, I don't like Moana 2 that much. It was kind of like, if there's ever one that I could probably live without, it would be this one. And you're talking to a guy who has things like Melody Time, Saludos Amigos, and the Aristocats, like, pretty average movies in my opinion. I also have Home on the Range, for God's sakes. And Chicken Little in 3D. I should do a Disney movie collection update. That might be fun. But I now have Moana 2, so my Disney animated feature film library is officially complete. But again, I'm not crazy about the prices, and we're going to have to see. I'm a little concerned. We're going to have to see where all this heads in the future. There might be a point where I just have to say no to the Disney movies, and I'll just stream them on Disney Plus, which, I know that's probably what Disney wants, but, in this economy, you got to pick and choose your battles. So I would like to know, though, do any of you have this set? What do you think of it? What did you pay for it? Did you pay the full price, or did you get the sale price? I'd love to know, so comment below. And as always, I'll see you at the movies. Take care, everyone.
Hey, you made it to the end. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Just a few more things. First of all, the names that you see on the screen, these are our Patreon and YouTube member supporters, and I thank each and every one of them. Their support helps me make exclusive videos for Patreon and YouTube members, as well as keep the channel running, and of course is just of huge kindness to me. Also, don't forget to check out the iCritic-led podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google, Deezer, whatever podcasting service you listen to, it is there. We definitely want to see you there. And hey, there's also other videos that you can check out. So, check out these other channels, these other videos, especially that one. I think that's a really good one.